So hello from, well, not really the forest. It looks like it used to be a forest. But see this rock behind me? That is a mass rock. So what that means is back in the history of Ireland, when being a Catholic was banned by law, the priests used to, the priests were regularly caught and killed, I think. But no, this is my very rudimentary knowledge of what this is. But a mass rock would be where they'd hold a clandestine mass. I mean, look at where this place is. It's in the middle of nowhere. I suppose it had to be because, yeah, if you were caught, if you were a priest and you were caught, well, that was it. You were killed. But then also, if you attended, I think it wasn't very good either. So they'd have these, because it's a big flat rock, they could lay out all the altar stuff on it and have the mass here. And people, word of mouth, people would kind of know, come here to attend mass. So it's pretty amazing. It's terrible, but it's amazing as well. I mean, it's terrible that they had to do that. I mean, I'm not, I was raised as a Catholic, but I'm not a Catholic anymore. I'm not even a Christian anymore. But if that's your thing, well, you should be able to do it, shouldn't you? It's not just stepping across the stream here. It's not anyone's place to say you can't do that. And just being careful not to fall in the river. This bridge that I'm about to cross, there's a sign on the other side of it that says, danger, bridge unsafe, which I couldn't see anything unsafe about it. Maybe it's this. It's a bit of a drop off on this side, but I couldn't. Now, it's funny, even though it said that, I'm very carefully holding onto the rails as I go across, but I couldn't see anything dangerous about it. See? That's the thing about fear, though, isn't it? It's a reaction. It starts off as a reaction. There's a lot of fear around at the moment. Feels like it anyway. Anytime I go into town, I always feel like there's a lot of fear around. And the way that I feel fear is it's generally a reaction, like something like that. I'll see that bridge and I'll go, oh, danger. And that's a physical thing. Yeah, that bridge might have been actually unsafe and I might have killed myself, or I might have had an accident on it. But the things that I get afraid about are often nothing to do with what's actually happening. I'll be just thinking about something, or I won't even be thinking about it. I'll be afraid. I'll be anxious. I'll be thinking about something. And what I find helpful with fear is to know that it's a choice. It starts off as a reaction. Sure, you come across something that's a bit scary, or something scary just pops up into your mind. What would happen if I ran out of money? What would happen if my legs fell off? Okay, I don't think that, but what would happen if I got sick? What would happen if my car broke down? What would happen if, so on? It just pops into my head. And I react. I'm like, oh, Jesus. And then my mind starts going into, well, I'd do this, and then I'd do that. But all the time I'd have this churning, sickening feeling in my stomach of, yeah, it wouldn't go well for me. But knowing that fear starts off as a reaction, but it is actually a choice, because just because I get a jolt doesn't mean I have to keep being afraid. Doesn't mean that's it now for the next 20 minutes or the rest of the day. I'm going to be afraid, or I'm going to be anxious. For me, anyway. So as soon as I come back to that knowledge, and really that's to do with speed of consciousness, like how fast I can get ahead of the reaction. and speed of consciousness. One thing that's great for that is meditation, I have found. So once I get ahead of it and go, okay, I'm in fear, then I can do something about it. Because I've found that my mind, and I've heard other people say this too, it can't think about two things at the same time. So if I choose to think about something else, point my mind in a different direction, I'll stop being anxious or fearful. And what I have found is a great place to point myself is towards gratitude. Now, not in a fluffy, namby-pamby, oh, gratitude, but just as a way of, I've got to think about something else. So gratitude is just a very nice thing to think about because it brings me into the moment and my body. Because it doesn't matter where I am or what's going on, even if I'm in the most boring situation, even if I'm stuck in traffic, even if I'm just doing something I don't particularly like, there is always something to be grateful for. Now, initially when I started doing this, it wasn't easy. I found I didn't find it easy to think of things to be grateful for, because I just wasn't used to thinking about it. But over time, it's amazing. The more I've done it, the more I realize there is to be things to be grateful for. Now I'm talking about simple things. I'm not talking about, big out there kind of things. It's like right now, I'm grateful for this jacket because I'd be wet otherwise. I'm grateful that I can walk. I'm grateful that my legs work, that my hands are not too cold, that I've got, my legs are not getting soaked either. I'm grateful for my shoes. I'm grateful for my hair, my face. I'm grateful for this little phone to record things on. I'm grateful for this nifty little stick that I can record, and so on. Now it sounds kind of juvenile. What? God, why would I be grateful for that? Well, it's like, for me, it's like, well, do I want to go back into being anxious? No. So I'll just, see if I can notice all the things that are great that are happening right now. So, yeah, from mass rocks to gratitude. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's a pretty good transition. All right, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon.